You see, I'm not actually the type of guy who likes to go outside. I mostly play games with my computer that my parents bought. It was the best gift I have ever received. One day, while I was playing with my friend Josh, he asked me if I want to attend camping with his friend. Hey John, wanna go camping? My other friends are coming. Maybe you can be friends with them, Josh said. Dude, you know that I hate going outside. Besides, you know the reason why I hated camping. Josh said, "You are just paranoid that you will see a ghost or monster in the woods that will try to attack you. Grow up, dude. We are adults now." After a few more talking with Jeff, I agreed with him. After playing, I packed up all my necessities, clothes, tent, sleeping bags, and lots of food. Josh came to pick me up at my house. It was around 5:30 a.m. in the morning and it was freaking cold outside. I met his other friends. Their names were Amanda, Mark, and Jeff. We were just constantly chatting. I instantly became friends with Amanda and Mark. But Jeff was the quiet type. He didn't speak unless he needs to go to the bathroom. We arrived at a camping site at around 7. We were setting up a tent when Jeff suddenly grabbed my shoulder. He led me through the trees where no one can hear us. Jeff said, "Josh, I have to tell you something." I said, "What is it, Jeff?" Jeff said, "I don't want to go to the forest. Haven't you heard of the rumors?" To which I said, "What rumors, Jeff?" Jeff said, "People have been missing lately in this forest. People who entered never came out." I said, "Those aren't real. They are obviously just stories." Jeff said, "No, it's true. It's been in the news. They won't listen to me. I was hoping you would." I left Jeff alone since I felt kinda uncomfortable. He just looked at me as I went back to a campsite. I saw a campsite. It was already finished. Josh waved at me while cooking some hot dogs. Josh said, "What's the deal with you and Jeff?" He seemed quiet, which is very unusual. Then you two suddenly disappeared in the woods. I said, "He kept on telling me about the rumor where people suddenly goes missing at this campsite." Josh said, "Oh yeah, he told me about that. Just ignore him. He's a bit weird." I said, "Okay, Josh." After eating and exploring, it was our night. We created a campfire and told stories until we felt like sleeping. It was now Amanda's turn to tell the story. Her story goes like this. There were two friends named Lara and Stacy. They fell in love with the same guy, but the guy fell in love with Stacy and decided to get married with Stacy. This got Lara filled with jealousy. After seeing this, Lara got and she decided to take revenge on them. Stacy and Guy decided to spend their honeymoon on this exact same location where we were camping, said Amanda. Lara followed them till their camping site where they were staying in the resort, and Lara broke into their room in the midnight and stabbed Stacy's fiance and killed Stacy too. As she did it, she got excited and happy and decided to celebrate at the campsite. Lara was sitting near the bonfire and drinking wine. Then suddenly she heard screaming sounds coming from the near woods. She got scared and decided to check what was it. So she took out her flashlight and went into the woods and saw a dead body lying over there. She got scared and started running, but she got her legs jumbled into the bark of wood and bashed her head into a tree trunk and died, and her body was never found. It has been rumored that the ghost of Lara still haunts this camping site. Those who camp here gets killed the same way Lara died. It was a pretty scary story, I said to Amanda. Then Jeff said, "I told you guys I was not joking. There's something wrong with this place." I replied to Jeff, "Relax, dude. It was just a story, and all those news you have heard are just rumors." Then we decided to sleep. It was around 3:45 in the morning. That's when I heard a sound of scream coming from the woods. I thought I was dreaming and ignored the screaming sound and went back to sleep. Then, after a few moments, I heard giggling sounds coming out of my tent. I thought my other friends were doing something, but they were giggling very loudly and my sleep was disturbed, so I woke up to tell them to shut up. As soon as I opened my tent, what I saw gave me the horrific gave me the chills. I saw the horrific face of the woman. Her head was completely filled with blood and she was giggling like a maniac. This time it was real. Then suddenly she spotted me watching her. I closed my tent and she came closer to my tent and started tearing it. I got scared and screamed at the top of my lungs. The woman was about to come inside my tent when suddenly all of my friends woke up and suddenly she was gone. I was shocked to see what just happened with me. Then the laughing sound started coming out from the woods. We rushed towards the woods with flashlight and found several dead bodies there, and the sound was still coming from there. We were very scared and paranoid. Then Amanda did what a normal person would do, calling the cops. The cops arrived. After several minutes of investigation, we were free to go. Jeff, out of curiosity, asked the cops what was the cause of death of those bodies and the noise that is coming from the woods. But the noise was stopped, and what police said to the cause of death gave us chills. The cause of their death was bashed heads of their victims. I now believe that those rumors and story was true, and we immediately leave that camping site. That woman was never found, and that's the reason why I hated camping. And whenever I think of that woman, I get nightmares.